Hello, this is Cedric the Credit Champion. Thank you for tuning in to my channel. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe, like the video, share the video with a friend, and remember to leave a comment. You know, if you or someone you know is in credit card debt, I believe that this video will be a help to you. Because in order to get out of credit card debt, you got to change the way you think. And part of changing the way you think is understanding that we're living in a new day. You know, inflation is continuing to go up. Wages aren't keeping pace with inflation. And people are spending at an all-time high. And you may wonder, how are people spending so much money when prices are continuing to go up and people are in all-time debt? Well, that's the answer, debt. People are using credit cards and other means of debt in order to keep up with inflation. But what's going to happen is that credit card is going to have to be paid. And when it's time to pay the credit card, that's when reality is going to set in that many people have overspent. And so you have to get a grip on that right now. You're spending. You got to recognize that, listen, we're in a new day. We're not in the days of pre-pandemic costs. We're in the days of post-pandemic costs. Cars, homes, interest rates. If you want to borrow money, the prices are higher now to borrow money. That's why so many companies are going up on their prices. You know, it's just in the news how McDonald's has gone up drastically on their prices. Why? Because food has gone up, gas has gone up, transportation, someone has to bring the food. I mean, everything is going up, and now they're having to pass those costs or those cost increase on to the customer, me and you. And so, you know, just yesterday, my wife and I, we went out and got an ice cream cone from McDonald's, and we got 2 of the ice cream cones, and I noticed right, you know, from the time I ordered that, the price was double what it used to be. I mean, 2 ice cream cones, it was over $4. All right. I remember when ice cream cones like $1, you know, and some change or whatever. But no, not anymore. But not only have the prices gone up, the portions have gotten smaller. The ice cream cone was like half the size of what it used to be. And that just lets you know people are feeling it. Even businesses are having to cut back and increase prices in order to make a profit and pay employees and things of that nature. So we just got to recognize we're living in a new day. And you know, a lot of the things that we used to do, such as vacationing, buying a brand new car, just whatever it is that we used to do with ease, well, now it's not so affordable. I mean, not that you can't do these things, but I'm specifically speaking to those who are in debt and trying to get out of debt. Sometimes you have to sacrifice. You have to say, okay, well, I might go on a vacation. I normally go on 3 vacations. Maybe I'll just do 1 this year and I'll make it affordable. So you have to find ways to change the way you're spending so that you can spend less and pay more toward your debt. And never put off paying your debt. Always pay as much as you can while you have the money. You know, sometimes we tell ourselves, well, you know, I won't put so much on my debt now, even though I have the money, and I'll just put more on it later. Well, don't kick the can down the road, so to speak. Go ahead and pay off the debt as soon as possible. That's the plan, to pay off the debt as soon as possible and to find other ways to enjoy yourself. Like, I like watching movies at home. I don't have to go out to the movie theater just to go to the movie theater. I don't have to go and spend $25 on popcorn just because. You know, I'm able to do other things with that money. And so you got to find ways to be wise in this day we're living in. You know, so many people they're losing cars, they're losing homes, and they're defaulting on debts. And that's part of the era that we're living in. But we can change our thinking. And that's why I created this channel, is to encourage people. You know, you have so many videos out there that are talking about the doom and the gloom. But what I'm saying is we can turn it around if we change ourselves. You got to change yourself. You got to change the way you think. You can't do what everybody else is doing. You can't go to dinner every time somebody else wants to go if it's not in your budget. You just got to stay home. Pay off your debt. You'll be able to go to dinners in the future once you take care of your priorities. I mean, look, when you're spending money that you don't have and your credit is bad, you're the one who's going to suffer. And so you have to, love other people, but love yourself too. And make sure that you're taking care of your priorities. And also, always look to increase your stream of income. If you can come up with another way to make some money, you need to do that. You need to do that. Most millionaires have like 7, 8 streams of income. Maybe you can create courses in a area of expertise that you have. Maybe you're expert in credit. Maybe you're an expert in saving money or in online sales. And you can maybe make a course about that. All right. And create some extra income. I'm telling you, that's what you got to do in the days we're living in. If you want to make more money, if you want to get out of debt, you got to be creative. God is a creator by nature. The Bible talks about in the beginning how God created the heaven and the earth. Well, that lets you know right there. It was very important to him to let us know he's a creator. And then he created us in his likeness and in his image. Guess what we are? Creators. So you got to tap into that creative ability that God has given you. And look, I believe your best days are yet to come and that things are getting better for you and not worse. But you've got to make some changes in the days we're living in. Look, people aren't buying new cars like they used to. So if you don't have a new car, don't worry about it. You fit right in with everybody else. People aren't buying new cars like they used to. And that's life. That's how things are. And watch this. Things are going to change. Now, prices might be high now. Prices aren't going to always stay high. Nothing stays the same. What goes up must come down, and what goes down must come up. All right? It's like when you're looking at a stock market chart. That chart might hang up in those highs for a long time, but it's going to come down, and it may stay low for a season, but the prices are going to rise back up. It's just a cycle. So we're just going through a cycle. Prices are high now, but they are going back down. Okay? So when they go down, you want to be in position to take advantage of it because all these good deals are going to be out here. But let's go ahead. Let's get out of debt and let's live our best lives. All right. Thank you for tuning into the channel. Hope you like the broadcast. Remember to comment and to share the channel with someone else. Thank you.